Yeah, and they are ready pretty quick now. We should be seeing some action pretty soon from both of them. Alright, here is stage one. We're getting into the thick of it. Let's see how these guys can begin their pace for the race right now. Looks like Dev kind of dropped a little bit of his first chain, but he's finding a good follow-up at least. And Lakitu's playing with a high stack. Maybe he can get lucky with a kill here.
Yeah, Darkwing in the same boat here, and he just got 20 out of that.
Yeah, luckily it went well for him, but Lakitu found a couple of clears on Dev's screen, so he's going to be playing around a little bit longer for him. So Darkwing with it looks like it's going to be a pretty big lead actually if Dev can't get lucky here. Oh, he's going to be one line short, and Lakitu's going to pull out another clear.
Wow.
So Darkwing has a pretty good chance of pulling out a big lead right from the beginning as Dev finished with a 49-second on Lakitu. He can't be happy. Yeah, and Darkwing capitalizing on it with that 14-second bumpty.
Let's see what Dev does here. A little short on the opening chain. This follow-up's looking really good though. Darkwing not quite getting anything as good with his follow-up Poochie, but hey, at least Dev will make it through.
Yeah, much needed stage for him there with a 20-second after starting off a little bit slow. So he'll be able to make up some time here, though it looks like Darkwing will finish with a pretty good time on Poochie being a 28-second.
Yeah, as you'll see through these matchups, the early game will be very close throughout. There's not a lot of separation at the highest levels in these early stages. It won't be until much later where you see a greater disparity between each racer. Most of these times in the beginning will be somewhere in the 20 to 25 seconds. You'd like them to be under 20 when you can get them, but gotta say these AI really have the ultimate say in how fast these stages can go.
Yep. And like we've mentioned time and time again, it always seems to come down to the cave at the end of the game. Just so many like lead switches, deaths, quick kills happen. It's pretty exciting. So both these guys finished that stage around the same time. Dev's going to be one stage behind still here as we're getting to about the middle of the first 8 stages. So Froggy can be a little bit of a troll here. Let's see if Darkwing sends a pretty good chain to keep him topped off, and he's got something started here. Looks like a 6, maybe a 7 if he goes longer, and that should top off Froggy. He may be able to get a clear, but he's gonna die. But he gets it before the clear with a 17-second there, and a very nice stage for him. Very solid setup, and it'll usually lead to a kill under 20 seconds.
Yeah. Darkwing definitely did a nice job there of incorporating some 5 combos into his chain. You want a balance of combos and chains in this mode in order to maximize your potential and make the most use of your panels early on, because this is the garbage stacking game, and you just want to stack that garbage as fast as you can get it.
For sure, especially for Tetris Attack. The AI isn't the best program for this game, so I mean they'll find clears every once in a while, but it seems like the quicker you can get them topped off, the better off that you'll be. Dev finally finishes with a minute and 11-second on Wiggler there. He is off to not a good start at all. Usually you would see people around like stage 7 or even 8 right now, and he's just been struggling with 2-minute-plus fights. It's given Darkwing a little bit of slack to work with. Like, he just got a 49-second there, but he's still got a pretty solid lead just because of the stages that have been giving Dev a little bit of trouble. Because it's almost a 2-stage lead right now, which could be a little bit troublesome. Yeah, the cave likes to swing momentums, but you still want a pretty good lead heading into it.
I'm just wondering how much these guys will be able to keep it together as we go through, because neither of them can be happy with their starts right now. I know Darkwing tends to get a tad bit flustered when things are going bad. And I don't know how well Dev handles that kind of stress of being on a bad run, but at least Darkwing didn't let it get to him too bad with that lunchfish. Hell of a nice 11 combo.
I watched a little bit of both of them before they were practicing too, and Darkwing had a little bit of a bad run, like a couple practice attempts before the stream, and it seemed like he was able to bounce back on the next one. So I think he can keep it cool, though. If he does get frustrated during his like current run, it may end up with some longer stage fights later on, like especially the cave, because if he doesn't get the people in the cave immediately topped off, then oh boy, you're going to be seeing 1.5 to 2 minute fights probably.
For certain, that's just kind of the way this game tends to play out. But at least he will get the 40 and be the first to enter the cave.
Yeah, I don't know if these guys look at each other's streams while racing. I know some people do. I personally don't, because I just focus, and my computer's a little bit bad as well. But if he was, and he knows he has a lead right now, especially since it's like a stage and a half, usually it puts people in a better mindset, and they can just like chill out, maybe overchain a little bit more, you know, not be more safe so you can secure the kill rather than being a little bit risky. And if missing the kill, you might be wasting more time down the road. But let's see, Darkwing does not have Hookbill topped off right now, but Hookbill is really low on blocks, so he'll be able to raise a stack, I assume. And so this might troll Darkwing a little bit here. So if Dev can get a pretty quick Raphael, he'll be right back in it.
Well, then again, Dev's not topping off Raphael that quickly anyway, and that's really the #1 thing you need to do above all else in this run. Just get these opponents topped off however you can get them.
Oh, he would have had the kill if he had one more line there too, and it looks like Raphael's going to do a little mini chain, gets a 3 chain off of that. He's going to be able to lower his stack and probably find another clear here. Oh, so that's pretty unfortunate, as Darkwing is heading into Piranha a little bit right now. So this is not where you want to find yourself.
Oh man, that 7 chain though. Darkwing got subjected to a 7 chain from Piranha Plant, and the opponents in the cave actually do go out of their way to find chains. So that's just something that's going to be a lot more annoying as you get into this section of the run.
Yeah, as you can see, Piranha got himself another 4 chain there, and he's going to be continuing to clear blocks, and he'll have some room to work with as the stack's not like squished all the way, and finds another chain dropping there. Man, Piranha's just going to town. This might be a little bit of what I talked about with Darkwing in the cave right now. If he gets a little bit unlucky and doesn't have the stack topped off immediately, he's going to have trouble finding this kill, as you can see right now. And while I'm saying that, Dev gets the 30-second on Hookbill, so he's making up a lot of time in this cave right now.
Oh no!
Darkwing might find himself. Oh no, that's not what you want. He had the stage and a half lead. A troll on Piranha right now, and he is behind with that death. Oh boy.
Just like that. It can happen just like that.
Welcome to the cave.
Is, for sure. Dev is off to a bit of a slow start here on this Piranha Planet. 9, 10, 11 chain off of this Piranha Plant, so this may be what Darkwing needs to get back into this match.
For sure, he had such the biggest lead, and if you spend over a minute on a stage and you end up dying on it, it just loses so much time. And then as you can see, Dev capitalized on that. He's going to get the 36-second kill there, and he's going to be taking a little bit of a stage lead going into Kamek.
42 though from Darkwing, so he's not giving this one up yet.
These are definitely the two most crucial fights in the game for sure. Kamek sometimes likes to troll a little bit more than Bowser, but the cursor speed of both of these opponents are really, really brutal. So it looks like Kamek's going to be using most of his blocks over on Dev's screen. So if Dev sent enough here, maybe he can squeeze out a kill, but unfortunately just a little bit short there.
Ooh! Very nice. Very nice. Dev caught Kamek trying to scroll up to the top of the screen, because these opponents will scan for matches from the top down, and Kamek ran out of stop time there trying to do that. So lucky for Dev.
Yeah, for sure, and that's going to be the lead that he needs. It looks like Kamek, yeah, is going to die pretty shortly on Darkwings as well, but he has that little enough lead. If he sends enough here and he's got something good started, he could probably be able to close this match out and snipe it after that death from Piranha on Darkwing's side. But we'll see. Bowser doing a huge chain, a 9 chain right now, which could be good and bad if he runs himself out of blocks right here.
Oh.
He may be able to get this kill. I don't know.
No. Does Dev have something to drop down? Oh.
Bowser's just sitting there. Is he going to get it clear? Oh. Barely gets that match, and Darkwing will take the first one. Bowser playing with his own fire and ends up putting himself with no blocks to work with. So GG to Dev, and it looks like Darkwing might be able to get a follow-up pretty soon after here. Let's see. And he does with the 32nd. That was a really, really close race at the end there.
Wow. That figured it was going to be close throughout, and that first race certainly did not disappoint.
Yeah, as you can see, they were pretty much even. There was like 2 turning points for each player, and that was Dev with the 2-minute matches kind of towards the beginning. But with Darkwing, just that one match on Piranha with the death just absolutely turned the momentum towards Dev, because Kamek and Bowser fights were pretty much the same on both players' screens in terms of timing. So really close. I expect to see another close one here. Maybe Darkwing can take it, and we'll see a Game 3, because that would be much appreciated. I think we all would love to see a Game 3 for this. Alright, I realize I'm running on Wi-Fi right now. I didn't plug in my Ethernet cable, so if the stream goes down for like 5 seconds, don't worry, it'll be back up. I don't know if it'll kick me off the internet right now.
Well, that's good to hear.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
We'll get these players into another race channel and start the next race pretty soon.
Alright, I think we should be good. Alright, what I saw from that first race really was, it looks like a little bit of what we talked about, Darkwing just kind of not keeping his cool a little bit, I guess. He kind of panicked a little bit on Piranha when he was doing bad, couldn't get him topped off, and just put himself in a really, really bad situation. And that led to a death and probably like a 2-minute time waste, to be honest, on that one stage. Other than that, he was in prime position. Most of his stages he was finishing off his kills and getting some pretty decently fast stages. So if he keeps that up, you know, maybe send a little bit more in the caves, and it kind of just secures the win a little bit more. So just needs to work on consistency in the cave. Dev, if he can get off to a better start, he'll be in the lead, and his caves were actually pretty good. So His late game was good. He just needs to work on his early game. Maybe not cheat up as much with his chains. Just do a little bit more. Throw in some more combos as well.
Yeah, looks like both of these players will have some nerve. It appears that both of these players do have some nerves to try and calm down. This is not the kind of game you need to be playing when you have so many things going on through your head. This is definitely one of the games that needs a cool head to prevail.
For sure. And just like that, we're going to be off on our second race here. Let's see if the start can be pretty different for Dev here. Get something going.
Ooh. Not quite enough of a start from Dev, but the follow-up is good enough, and Darkwing's initial chain appears to be good enough to get this job done. They both finished with a 21. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be another close one. This is definitely gonna be another close one.
We'll see if the cave isn't as brutal to Darkwing later on, though. I hope I don't see any deaths. Whenever you see a death from a player, it's just like the worst feeling. Not only for yourself, but the people watching. Because it's just like, you can screw up, not send enough, you know, maybe waste 10, 15, 20 seconds. But a death is like, you've lost all your progress you had on that stage. You have to wait for the screen to rise up, go to the menu to click retry, and then you got to redo the stage again. It just wastes so much time.
Not a good feel. Darkwing did manage to get a quick kill there with the 16 bumpy. Dev unfortunately was one line short there, and he has to sell for 34.
Oh wow, Darkwing with a really nice kill there on Poochie. Poochie playing with some high blocks. Thought he could slide by a little bit there, but Darkwing's like, nope, you're going to die right now. Give me this 15-second fight. And he's going to be taking a pretty solid lead once again, just like last race. But at least Dev's doing a lot better than last race. We've seen some pretty quick fights from him, and he's not too far behind. We are to Wiggler right now who trolled Dev for over a minute, so hopefully we won't see that again.
Yeah, Darkwing definitely on a bit of a roll now, as he now gets an 18. It's like that's 3 sub-20s for Darkwing in these first four stages. He is definitely feeling it right now.
He might be in that mindset. I've had this before, where if you just have like one horrible run, it kind of just like makes you mad. And if you get like a fire lit in you a little bit, it's like you just want to play so much better and do really good, and that's what it's looking like right now for him. He has been doing pretty good on his chains, pretty good follow-ups for the most part, and it looks like Froggy is going to be not too bad of a stage either, maybe like a mid-20 here. Let's see, yeah, 22, so pretty good stages for him. He's solidifying his lead right now.
Yeah, Darkwing will have plenty of stages where he gets off to a really fast start, and then the cave makes it very murky for him. But he's definitely doing the right things right now.
Dev as well gets that 22 Froggy, kind of keeping even with him right now. And
Darkwing just one line short on Blarg there from getting that quick kill.
The frustrations of just being one line short. It happens so way too often.
Why do you think I made a Frankerface Z emote of it?
It makes sense. I need to add that. It's so appropriate. It happens. It literally happens to anyone that runs this game. See, Dev wasn't able to top off Blarg there, so he's going to be able to raise his stack a little bit, but he's clearing a lot of blocks again. Maybe if Dev can drop this quick enough, he'll be able to get the kill. Oh, is he going to stop his chain? Oh, he might be able to get this kill. Oh no, Blarg gets that 6 combo, and he's going to delay his death just a little bit as Darkwing, another 22-second on Lunchfish. His starts are really, really good right now. Excuse me. I hope he can keep this up into the cave because I don't want to see another like breakdown heading into there.
Oh no! Dev got cleared on again. Oh, he's gonna lose so much time here.
And there's that 1 minute stage that we saw early on in the last game. Came a little bit later. I guess it's not the worst situation. If the cave repeats like it did last time, I mean, he'll come out with a W.
But wow, we're off. Yeah, Darkwing nearly sub 5 minutes coming out of Raphael. that is definitely the kind of pace you want to get on. Just in any real-time run, much less in a race. So he is doing really well right now. Ooh, looked like Darkwing had a frame perfect chain, trying to go there, but he just missed it.
He did get a really good follow-up here for Hookbill, so maybe he can get the kill off here, as Dev looks like he might be able to get the kill on Lunchfish, which he does at 39 seconds. Not the quickest fight, but at least he was able to put it away. And Darkwing with a little bit of a struggle here on Hookbill. He might have him topped off now, but he has a chain follow-up to clear next row of garbage. So he's not going to die just yet. Oh man, he had the blues clear there as well. Here come the cave trolls for him, but he will finish with a 47. Not the worst in the world here. He's still got a pretty good lead, but now we're to Piranha again. Hopefully no deja vu, because he's in the driver's seat. Nice force kill by Dev there with a 25-second.
Oh, wonderful! Very wonderful. Yeah, I think a lot of people are rooting to see a game 3. So if you want to see a game 3, let's hope that Piranha plays nice.
He will get a pretty good chain here. He's like, I'm not gonna drop any chain short right now. I'm gonna get the kill this round. Looks like Piranha will be able to clear once. Let's see if there's any chain follow-ups. A little bit here, but maybe Piranha will run out of moves here at the bottom and kill himself. Ooh, gets another clear. Oh, this is a really good position for Darkwing here. He'll probably get the kill as that drops, and he will with the 36-second fight. Much better than last game, so that's going to give him a pretty good lead. But Dev with the 27 seconds going to gain a little bit of time back here. He's only about like a stage down right now.
Oh yeah, both of these players on a very good pace. Be interesting to see what Kamek and Bowser give them.
Darkwing with a decent chain to start. Kind of dropped it a little bit early, but he's getting a really good follow-up here, so that should be able to do decent work to Kamek, but he's going to definitely need to send more garbage here. But gets a pretty decent third follow-up as well. Dev kind of just spamming combos right now, hoping Piranha's going to die soon. He's playing with a really high stack and gets the 25. He's just making little and little time up as it goes. Darkwing might be able to finish off Kamek here if there's no chain, and it's a 37-second. So Darkwing heading into Bowser first, but Dev crawling back ever so slightly. So if we do see the Bowser troll, he's definitely going to be in this race, but he's going to have to get past Kamek first.
Oh boy. Let's see how Bowser trolls this time. Like he frequently does.
Yeah.
His speed is just so unfair.
Dev had a nice start to Kamek there, and Kamek's playing with high blocks on the left side, so if he gets lucky enough and Kamek stops chaining, because it's a 7 right now, and it's going to be an 8 right there. Oh boy. Did he have enough garbage sent is the question. As we look on Darkwing's screen, he might be able to get a kill here if Bowser doesn't find a clear. He does, but he's not doing much after that. Is he going to get the kill? Oh, a chain falls, and he's going to just keep clearing more blocks. This is what you don't want to see if you're Darkwing right now. Yeah, and he's gonna clear a huge chunk of garbage, so Bowser could stay alive for a little bit longer, but he's still got a pretty good lead as Dev really can't do anything on Kamek right now. Oh, this looks really favorable. Is he going to get the kill here? He does with the minute and 7. So congrats to Darkwing. He will take the second game, and we're heading to a third game. Unfortunately, Dev got a little bit trolled by some of the cave and a little bit early on, so he couldn't really bounce back after that. Darkwing managing to put away that race. So GG's to him. We will be seeing this highly anticipated Game 3 for the last spot for top 6 for our final stream in 2 days. I bet both of these players want to get up there so they can say they have a chunk of that, like, final 6. Both of them definitely good players in both their rights to make it up there too.
Yeah, and the winner is going to be taking you on, so they may be wanting a piece of you also.
That's true. It'll be a tough match no matter who wins this third game for sure, because both these guys have shown that they can get off to really hot starts or hot endings and finish with sub 10 times. Dev does not have Bowser topped off right now, and the screen's really laggy. He's stuck on a pretty big chain dropping from his garbage, so it'll probably be a little bit before Bowser goes down here, and he's still doesn't have Bowser topped, I don't think. Let's see when, yeah, Bowser's going to be able to raise the stack a little bit and find a clear. Oh, if he has, again. Oh.
Jeez.
He needs to find some combos in there and just, like, drop it. He could probably get the kill here if this drops, maybe. Oh, that's second and third tier clearing. Oh, boy. Oh, and he has a chain drop at the very bottom. That's unfortunate. He's going to be able to find a clear for sure there. But Dev finishes it off with a minute 23. He gets a sub 12. Kind of like the opposite of last race. These guys were about like 2 minutes apart because of trolls happening on in the cave. So, GG. Or wait, no, the last race was like 20 seconds. But like the momentum kind of switched. Definitely at the caves, I would say. Dev was still down at the caves here, but he was making somewhat of a comeback until Kamek and Bowser. But we'll see what can happen here. Darkwing right in the momentum, I'd say, right now, but Dev definitely not one to let up any, so this should be a really close race, I'd say.
Yeah, this was advertised to be close throughout, and it has been as close as advertised. Cannot wait for this third game.
All right.
So yeah, I just wonder what Dev's gonna have to do to not fall so far behind in the caves, because it doesn't seem like his caves have been all that consistent today. So he's gonna have to probably try and find a way to do something different.
Yeah, it looks like he'll get that. He'll get a decent chain startup, but one thing I have noticed is there's not too many combos that he's throwing in, or he's throwing in 4 combos, which just don't stack too well. You're wasting 8 blocks to fit just 1 row of garbage for the most part. If you can just fit in 1 more block into that 5 combo and stack another 5 combo on top, that's 10 blocks compared to 8, but you get 2 rows of garbage. And it just overall, it'll line up better.
Yeah, this game is a stacking exercise. You want to be able to stack as efficiently as you can. Those 4 combos just don't do it for you, for the most part. Just gotta get those 5s, those 6s. Even the 8s aren't necessarily that great, because it still creates a 3 wide block like the 4 combo does.
Definitely.
So you want something like nines and 10 combos if you can find them.
Yeah, so for the most part, Darkwing, a really solid run. His beginning game was excellent. So if he can replicate that beginning game, and then I mean, a sub 10 will probably win this race still, but a little bit better on the caves, you know, get some quicker kills there, not waste too much time. He'll definitely be able to take this race. And Dev just needs to focus a little bit when he doesn't send too much and get his backups in properly, because it's either like a 20-second for him or it can go up to 50 or a minute, and you just don't want that. It puts you at a stage behind most of the time.
All right, looks like these racers are about ready to get this rubber race in this match going.
All right, it has gone. We're going to be waiting a little bit for Twitch delay, but anyone in chat, who do you think's going to take this? Is your money on Dev or Darkwing? I really don't know at this point. Usually I pick like a clear favorite, but I think it just depends how one guy's playing at a point in time. So we'll see what happens as we're starting off here. And Dev already with a pretty good chain to start off with. He did send one combo on top. He needs to get a good follow-up here, or else Lakitu is going to be able to lower his stack. Darkwing finishes with his 16-second fight, and he will take the lead like he has both of the past games here. But man, that's just what we've seen with Dev. He needs to try to get out of this funk where he just sends, you know, a pretty good sized chain, but just nothing to follow up for it. Because more often than not, these opponents like to lower their stack and just clear upon clears.
Yeah, you got Darkwing here throwing down a 7 chain, but he's got multiple 6 combos going on with it. So his stacking has been a lot more effective. I find overall in this matchup. Seems like most of what Dev has been doing is filling these opponents up in 2 separate chains, where Darkwing, if he gets any bit lucky, he's been able to take down some of these opponents with just 1. That's largely been proving to be the difference tonight. Oh, but Darkwing's gonna lose a bunch of time there, and Dev will take back the lead. Oh goodness! It can change just like that.
Yeah, sometimes with just those quick stages, man, it's so difficult to get them. But when you do, compared to any other average fight, you can gain so much time on the opponent. And Dev, I think he's out to prove a point right now and make some better follow-ups and get some quick stages here. Let's see what he can do on Wiggler. He looks like he might have enough, but Wiggler's going to drop one row here and be able to survive for at least a little bit longer. I don't see any chain follow-ups right now. But it looks like Darkwing's going to have to deal with the clear as well on his Wiggler. So Dev will continue with a little bit of a lead right now, as they both get a 32-second fight here.
Close as advertised. Oh man, this is getting so good.
Oh, Dev's struggling a little bit here. He's got to watch out so he doesn't die at the top of his stack, but he's not finding any really good follow-ups. Froggy has like no garbage on his side. But as I'm saying that, Darkwing not really finding too much either. He's just kind of throwing some combos out right now. This follow-up looks like it'll be decent. It might be enough to put him to the top, but he'll be able to drop down his garbage for a little bit. And he has a chain follow with those blues, so both of these guys struggling a little bit on Froggy here. Darkwing may be able to get the kill here. Oh, gets the 5 combo to clear and stall just a little bit longer. Froggy going in on both of them. Man, Froggy has so many blocks on Darkwing's side right now. He just has too much to scan, and he's going to go down in 47 seconds, and Darkwing back in the lead again. Dev, oh man, another minute fight, and he just can't find too many good follow-ups right now. This will be barely short enough to top him off. He's got a decent follow-up that's going to send 2 lines of garbage. Is he going to get the kill here? Froggy just finding random clears, but he's going to go down at 1:17. Alright, let's see what Darkwing can do with this lead. A pretty good solid start with a nice follow-up. And Blarg looking for the purples instead of the blues, so that'll cause him to lose at 28 seconds here. Let's see, Dev not with the greatest start again here. He needs to just find something solid, and if the combo looks like it's going to fit in, try to throw it in. If not, just look for your solid base chain first. But he got a nice 10 combo there that's going to mix with a decent little chain. So this will be a nice little garbage stack on top of each other. If Blarg stops clearing here, he might be able to get the kill. Oh, just short of being topped off. And Cards was saying that he had a storm rolling through his area and he disconnected from IRC and Discord, so he maybe lost power right now, but that's alright. We'll be able to update him on this action later. Hopefully he can get on mobile and maybe see the action still. But as we've seen all 3 races so far, Darkwing off to that stage lead kind of right before the cave right now. But Dev gets that 18-second on Lunchfish, a very nice stage. As Darkwing does have Raphael topped off. No, one line short there. And if he sends like a decent little follow-up here, it looks like he's chaining a little bit too long. Oh, he still gets the kill there, barely, with those combo garbages following. So he's going to be the first one to head into the cave here. Dev actually not too far behind. I don't think he's sent enough to Raphael here, though, and a 3 chain's not going to send too much, as he's going to be able to drop the stack down and be able to clear again. Alright, let's see what Darkwing can do this time starting into the cave. He's got a pretty nice pattern for a chain going right now, a very nice 6 chain, and that 6 combo to tack on. That'll be pretty decent. He might be able to get a quick kill on Hookville here, and he does with a 15-second. That's going to be a pretty big for him, as he's going to be taking about a stage and a half lead here. Can Dev get this kill on Raphael? No. Oh boy, this is looking bad for him right now. He needs to get this kill quickly. These minute stages on like 2 of them, each round he's done has just not been the best for him. Oh man, this is what you don't like to see, especially like the random clears dropping for chains on the 2nd tier as well. Oh, this could be Dev's last straw here. He needs a really good cave in order to come back and win this. But he does manage to clean up the kill there, so let's see if he can focus and get some luck and make up a bunch of ground here. Ooh, Piranha barely finding enough time to get the clear on Darkwing's side. He's going to get a little bit of screen shake too, but there was like virtually 0 stop time, so he will get the kill. So about a 2-stage lead right now, 2 stages left. This might be a little bit too much for Dev right now. Darkwing definitely on sub 10 pace if he gets a decent Kamek and Bowser. Let's see what he can do here.
Alright, I think I may be back for this thrilling conclusion.
Oh boy. Right as you got back though, it might not have been the best. This might be the in for Dev. He got a death, and he's gonna go for the soft reset, which actually might waste more time than just going to the game over screen. So he's just now beginning Hook Bill again. Darkwing looks like he's gonna be finishing off Kamek pretty soon. This can't feel great for Dev, but it looks like I don't see Darkwing losing this race at all right now. Especially Kamek. Kamek's gonna get force killed as long as Darkwing sent enough garbage at the top here, and which I think he did. Yeah, that's gonna be a force kill, and that will move on Darkwing to Bowser. So this might be it, unfortunately. That's just do so much to your run, like just so much time wasted.
Yeah, we've seen deaths in 2 races tonight. Swing so much potential momentum in either direction. You just cannot afford to take a death. That's like the last thing you can do in this game.
Alright, so Darkwing just has to finish off Bowser here. He's gonna look like he's gonna put in a pretty good follow-up here. Bowser looks like he's chaining all his blocks away as well. He might be able to get one clear off. And maybe something else. Oh, he's going to have the blues lined up as well, so be able to get another clear off here. But Dev will need like 15 or 20 of those in order to come back and win this. But it might be a little bit too late for him, as Bowser looks like he has 2 high stacks. He had the chain follow-up, but is Darkwing going to be able to get this kill still? Oh, this looks very promising for him. And yes, he will get the kill. Clocked in at 10:24 on race spot. He will take this and move on to the top 6. Congrats to him. Being down a game, kept it cool, and managed to win the next 2 games. Unfortunately for Dev, a little bit shaky at the beginning of the cave and on Raphael. A minute fight on Raphael and then dying on Hook Bill. So that'll be the end of Dev as he finishes off here, though.
Certainly good runs from both of them in this tournament. Nothing to be ashamed of.
GG's to him, though. He's had some pretty good rounds, and he's at least ending on a strong note right now. I'm pretty sure Piranha went pretty well, and Kamek was a 27, so that was a really good fight as well. I think at the end of the day, most of these competitors just care about, you know, having a really fun race and seeing some good competition in the meanwhile. Because I know a lot of people have just had fun being able to compete in it. You know, there's no serious prize or anything, just like bragging rights. So most of the time, these guys are having fun, and they will get a chance to redeem themselves in the future. I think that's the cool thing to take of it, is just like, hey, where can I improve upon it next time?
For sure.
Oh, he might be able to get Bowser here too. Bowser with the 2nd tier. And he will get it. Bowser didn't have any stop time left. 12:10 on race spot, 12:06 on his actual timer. So pretty good solid ending for him. It was just that Hook Bill and that Raphael wasted so much time on his, or else he probably could have won. So GG's to both of them. That's going to be our last match before the final stream in 2 days. So that Raphael wasted so much time on his, or else I hear my voice on Dev's stream, so we're going to mute that.
Yes, joining us now are the competitors Darkwing and DevolitionDerby. Congrats to the both of you for keeping that race very competitive.
Yeah. Good races, man. A little disappointed, though.
It happens. Both of you, like, Darkwing on the first race had a death that basically cost him the race there, and then it was pretty close on that 3rd race as well when you had that. It was a death on Hook Bill, right? I saw the soft reset, but I wasn't sure if it was a death or not.
Yeah, it was definitely a death on Hook Bill, and I kind of sort of rage quit, but it was. I knew I wasn't going to win that one at Raphael. As soon as, Raphael happened, I knew it was over.
Oh, that's why. My mic was muted.
I was about to say, do you only have trouble connecting to this Discord? But yeah, GG's to you, Darkwing. I know you probably weren't too happy, kind of like last match, but again, good enough to get you the win.
Yeah, made it through. Died to Hookbill first race. That didn't go over too well with me. Just mistakes, you know.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Bad starts on some of them, but you know, was okay. The second one was better through the opening, and then just survived the cave, and then the second one was a reasonable cave for going in at whatever time I was going in as. It was on the way I split, I was plus 77, and I want to be, well, at least for tournament matches somewhere in the plus 30s at worst, but
whatever can move
terrible.
you through to each round, I guess. Yeah, that second race was pretty good starting there. It looked like on your personal splits that you do for the game, it was mostly under the time that you wanted.
Yeah, it was pretty close until I think Raven, somewhat near my recent PB splits for it. In my last PB, I was -1 going into the cave, so that would have put me on. Let's see, that's 80 seconds, 40. I was at 2:39 in game time going into the cave on my PB. So I'd like to be, somewhere around 3 minutes going into the cave in a race setting if I can. If not, then whatever. But you just got to play.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it was good enough, and we'll be seeing you this Saturday as you make it into the top 6. How are you feeling there? Since competition's going to be pretty tough, do you think you'll be able to win a game?
Who am I facing? I don't even remember.
You'll be playing me, actually.
Oh, well, geez, okay. Why not just give me a bye then?
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Hashtag BB freebie. No, we've got FFR Pro joining us now, so we've got 4 of the final 5 joining us in this chat right now. So yeah, we can all look forward to what you will be experiencing on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. And I'll actually bring that bracket up now as we got it and fill in Darkwing's name there as well. So it's going to be...
Let me ask
Sure.
DevolitionDerby first, quick. Were you watching me?
I was not, no.
Okay. I was wondering, because you were so excited about the first win, about it being, not excited, but just being intense about it. And, I had no idea where you were, so that doesn't really factor into it for me. So I'm just wondering.
So what I assumed is you were going to finish around the 10-minute to the sub 10-minute mark every time.
Uh-huh.
And so once I got to the caves and I hit Kamek and I saw that you still hadn't done and I had beat him, I started getting really excited because I was like, I might have a shot. He might have took a death. He might have had a really bad RNG in the early game. It could have been anything. And so the longer Bowser went, the more excited I got that I didn't see it
Bowser
done
for
in
you?
there. I think it was 26 or something.
Oh, okay, so we were pretty close going into Bowser then, because I had a 20-second Bowser.
Yeah.
But okay, that makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a bad Bowser, we wouldn't have had that third one.
Yeah, no doubt. It was like a 10-second difference or something.
Okay.
Yeah, both of the first 2 races were pretty close. Those could have went either way, and then just at the end of that third race when you got that death, I think Darkwing was up by 3 or 4 stages because he was on Bowser while you were trying to finish off Oakbill. I will say you managed to just keep cool after that, after you saw Darkwing finish, and your last 3 stages were actually pretty decent.
Yeah, it was kind of like pressure was off at that point. Like I said, after Raphael, I saw that he hadn't finished yet, and so I kind of got a little upset when I died to Hook Bill just because of how silly that death was. It was right after I cleared, and I had something lined up, but I had like 0 stop time after that cleared, so I had no time to save it. But after I saw him finish while I was like in the middle of Hook Bill, or like right at the end, I just kind of chilled and just finished it out.
Mm-hmm.
It was mostly just a lot of mistakes that I was making in that third one, and I was getting really frustrated with myself.
Yeah, I think I can speak for everyone. If you just make one silly mistake, especially at the beginning of the match, it's just really hard to come back, especially if it's like the cave. They bury you with a bunch of garbage. The screen's lagging a lot, and you can't really send anything efficiently to the opponent, so you just kind of get stuck.
Me and Cookbill with that was a self-death there where I was crushed by stuff. I just trying to get stuff over, and just wasn't. He was never fully stacked up, so
For sure.
at that point I actually held R once I realized that. It's like, nope, I had to, otherwise that would have been another 5 seconds, but I am susceptible to that because I kind of I go low in those situations, expecting to have be able to save myself on one clear, and sometimes that happens to me. That's probably a weakness for me in the cave, but sometimes it pays off, but that time it didn't.
Yeah, for sure. Well, GG's to you again, Darkwing. I'll be looking forward to facing off against you on Saturday. I like that. I like the competition and the trash talking, all in good fun. But
yeah.
But the winner of our match will be playing Montucky, who just set that 8:12 yesterday as the fastest race time on SRL. So whoever wins our match, it's going to be a rough one heading into that. And then the winner of that will play the loser of the winners match with Cards and FFR Pro. And all those matches that happen that day till the end of the tournament will happen on Saturday, starting at 5 Eastern time. So
if you're not following Speed Gaming already, if you're not following twitch.tv/Speed Gaming already for all the tournaments that they're doing right now, and for Speed Gaming League, then you definitely want to make sure you follow them to catch the finals of our tournament as it comes live. It's going to be really something.
Yeah, Darkwing, our match is probably going to be first. I'll let you know specifically, probably either later on or tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine. It's just I need to know. Saturdays are tough for me, and I just need to make sure what time I absolutely have to be there.
I would assume right at 5 o'clock for you.
Okay. Well, 3 for me, but.
Oh yeah. Time zones. All right. Any last thoughts, guys? Looking forward to the final stream. How the tournament's gone so far? Anything on your mind? Feel free to speak it.
I don't like this. It hasn't been a big enough tournament where it's like, oh man, I got an easy matchup, and then I'm in the losers bracket and I have to face someone higher seeded than I am. It's like, what? So.
Yeah,
every match has been a match,
For the amount of people that join, just about 75% of the people, I'd say, are pretty good at this game and can give you a run for your money if you're not careful enough. Hopefully,
I know I'm going to be practicing like crazy these next couple of days, trying to get freshen up, because my consistency has not been very good as of late. So I'm gonna be really sweating it throughout my match. I think, at least I think, because Thomas over here is just so consistent.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. Well,
I'm waiting for that tie or that 1-second victory to come in one of these next upcoming matches, because it has to happen at least once. Enough for us to like look back at the VODs and retime it even. But yeah, there should be some good matches. Anyone in chat, I would definitely recommend tuning in Saturday. It'll be on for probably 3 or 4 hours, so if you can't come immediately, check out the end or check out the beginning if you can only stay for a little bit. But I think that does it for us here. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in to twitch.tv/speedgaming Saturday, and hopefully we'll see you all there. And for everyone here, this is BB Forky, Cards of the Heart, Darkwing Duck, Devolition Derby, and FFR Pro. Thanks for watching, guys.
Until next time, everyone.